Collectibles! And today we're going to be looking at the Coruscant Guard from Hot Toys. One of my favorite troopers in all of the galaxy. Here in the room. Now it was here earlier. I had it when it came out day one, but I got terribly sick. So I died and then I resurrected as a lizard and I'm back. So here we go. And a fart. Butts. Boobs. All of it. We have the Star Wars Coruscant Guard. Now, I want to give a little shout out to Comic Concepts, which I just started working with, and you guys probably already know Comic Concepts is really good. I love all their stuff. I have thousands of dollars pre-ordered with them already. It's not good to make friends in this world. It's not good. But check them out. Links all down below, as well as wherever you want to find them. They have a good offering of cheap prices and stuff like that. So, Star Wars, box, same old stuff. We all know this. We all know this, yes. And, you know, shoebox. In the back of the box, where is the Disney sticker? I don't see a Disney sticker. What? There's no Disney sticker. Wow. Okay, there's a Disney logo down there, but usually there's a little shiny Disney sticker. And then at the side you can see the Coruscant Guard right there. Very nicely done. I kind of like this because it keeps everything, you know, it's the same. So let's go on to the figure. Now here we have it. The figure is out of the box, all assembled. Now I'm not taking out the other guns, which is the long blaster and the short blaster, because we've seen that stuff before. I'm not going over articulation because we know this already. We know it from the 501st Deluxe or Captain Rex that's already been out and so on and so on. What I'm going to be looking at on this figure is mainly the paint apps and detail. Because it's a differentiated version of the 501st. Every figure you'll get is painted the same exact way. So this is the one, I mean, this is what you'll get when you order yours, for example. I say that because some people think, you know, the weathering should be variated and all that kind of stuff, but it's not. It's all the same as far as weathering and stuff goes. But talking about the weathering, it is absolutely amazing. It is a real nice piece, really. It is a very nice piece. Front to back, it has tons and tons of weathering. And it's an eye pleaser. That when I saw this, I was like, I want two. I kind of want two. It looks so good that I want two of these. And I'm against having, you know, more than one of the same thing. It almost happened to me with this one. I'm not gonna lie, it almost happened to me with this one. This was one of my most anticipated clone troopers of all time. And they decided to, you know, let's release it early. Early as I mean like one of the first clone troopers to come out. So that is really good. So let's move ahead and go into the details of what this clone trooper has to offer. Now look at the paint apps. You'll see what I'm talking about. They did absolutely perfect with the paint apps. Everything is so nicely done. The details on them is absolutely amazing. I love every bit of them. As you can see, the armor is completely battle damage. I mean, this thing is scratched up, used, abused. It is intense. And this will look perfect next to Palpatine. You have him holding a thermal detonator. He also comes with a half thermal detonator. But this will look awesome. But this is one of my top favorite honky donkey clones. So with that being said, man, I absolutely love it. It comes with a dark brown base. And as you can see, the plaque that is usual, come on, there it is. Usually on the Star Wars Coruscant or Star Wars anything, I like the base. I like the base. It's all good. So we're gonna move it to the side / back, and then moving up, you can see more of the detail on the back of his shin, like knee areas, and his leg, thigh armor. Just cool stuff. Now he is holding a Magnetico Rado, whatever you call them. That thing is basically their guards at Coruscant. You'll see it in the Clone Wars. They use it to be like, Anakin, step back, and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool, and I'm glad they added it. This does look like it'll probably like fall off. I don't know, but it hasn't so far, so that's good. But looking more towards the back, this figure is absolutely butt-tastic. Oh, Clone Trooper ass. And then moving up, you see more and more of the weathering. Very, very realistic armor. This armor, I know it's not a brand new shiny, so it doesn't make sense to be that way, but I kind of want to see shinies too, you know. This is a very matte finish. This is a extremely matte finish of a paint that Hot Toys went with. So that's okay. I'm not complaining about it, but I would have loved if they added a little bit of sheen. I know it's not screen accurate, but it would have been cool to me. To me, it would have been cool to see a little bit of sheen in this figure. So, like Charlie Sheen. Okay. So what I would say is this figure is an amazing figure for any Clone Wars Clone Trooper fan. Almost said Stormtrooper. My thermal detonator casing is a little bit coming off on that end, but nothing to worry about. But everything else about this figure is absolutely amazing. I love it. Like I said, I'm just going over the paint apps in detail, not really going into posing, not really going into articulation. We know what that's about, and we're just here to see the beautiful figure. So that's what I'm showing you. Like here, very, very, very nice, pretty figure. I like it. I might get two. It's something to look at. I absolutely love the look of this figure. It just has so much to like. Now, I'm not sure if those 4 dots are supposed to be red or not. I'm pretty sure that's only on the captain, on the phase 1. But I think it's the captain or lieutenant. No, captain. I always liked the red. I always liked the red. My first Hot Toys was the Shock Trooper from Battlefront video game masterpiece. So this being coming out, I'm like, ha, finally. It's awesome. Now, what do I score this guy? I give it a, I really want to say 9.5 out of 10. Now 9.5 because the armor does do little difficulties when posing. It lifts up, as you can see around his shoulder areas. It's a bit lifted. It's a bit lifted. When you try to pose it more of an ab crunch type style, that armor goes all the way up. So it looks so weird. Posing limitedness is based on the armor itself. It's just the design of a Clone Trooper armor. But certain things like that, they could have engineered and worked with a little bit better and see how they can get more out of them, I guess you would say. But 9.5 out of 10. It's a near perfect, damn perfect figure. It just has its limited things. I mean, you see what it comes with. It comes with a few things here and there. That's it. I mean, hands, 2 blasters, and so on and so forth. ICC them. So 9.5 for me out of 10. I think that's a great score. So this is one of those near perfect figures. What was another perfect 10 I gave for something? I mean, the only problem I have is this chest armor. It really does poke out and tuck up once you start to try posing him. Other than that, they have ratcheted joints at the legs and stuff like that. The arms aren't, but it's fine. The head does articulate very well and very tightly, so those are good things to see. Other than that, the base is perfect. Everything else is perfect. The only little diffies is up here where the chest kind of pops up. But, I mean, that wouldn't stop me from buying another one. Really, this is a really good figure. I don't see why you would stop because of that. Don't they have like little... I thought they did. But weathering is amazing on this figure, so... 9.5 out of 10. I hope what you saw here on EZCZ Collectibles was good enough for you, because if you show your mother, I'm sure she'll approve, because Sharon is Karen. Don't forget that, guys. Also, like the video. Liking these videos help me a lot. And subscribe, as always. We can subscribe to me, because if you don't, I don't get views. And why am I doing this if I don't have any friends? I need more friends. 10,000 and counting. Please and thank you. Goodbye.